my name is Aslam Mullah and I am a registered attorney, and in today's video we're going to be covering an important aspect when it comes to marriages, which is what are the requirements for a lawful and valid marriage in South Africa. In particular, we're talking about the marriage certificate, who registers the marriage, what's the procedure, how do you make sure that you are properly married in South African law. So to get started with it, in South African law, the statute or the law that regulates marriages is called the Marriage Act. And what this act stipulates is that there are certain documents that need to be submitted by you in order to register your marriage. The main document is your ID document. You would need that to register your marriage, and you also need that on the day of your ceremony. That is your ID document. That is the main document. However, there are two additional documents that you would need only if it applies to you in your situation. The first document is, if you have been married in the past, then you need your divorce court order. It's an official order from court confirming that your previous marriage has been dissolved. You need that document in order to register your new marriage. So carry it with you at your ceremony. The second exception is if your spouse has passed on, your ex-spouse rather, then you will need their death certificate. The death certificate shows that your previous relationship, your previous marriage has been dissolved because of your ex-spouse's death, and now you have the capacity to enter into this new marriage. So those are the documents that you need: your ID document, or if you were married in the past and you got divorced, your divorce court order, which you can get from the court that you got divorced in, or your ex-spouse's death certificate. Now, once you have this information, what happens on the day of the ceremony? It's very important to understand only a marriage official can conduct a marriage ceremony. What do I mean by that? The Act stipulates that marriages can only be done by registered marriage officials. These are generally pastors, molanas, priests, ministers. These can be done. However, it's very important that you check with your marriage official before you get married and before the ceremony that they are registered in order to conduct your marriage ceremony. If they're not registered, it's going to create a problem for you when you want to register your own marriage. So that's an important aspect. The second important aspect is the marriage must be done in the presence of two witnesses. They must be present there who can confirm that your marriage has taken place. The third important aspect is the marriage must be done in a place either which is a religious building, so a mosque, a church, a temple, etc., or if you're doing it in a private house, it must have open doors. That's the requirements in terms of the law. Now, what happens practically at the hearing? The ceremony will take place, and then the marriage official, together with you and your spouse, together with the two witnesses, will sign a marriage register that contains information relating to the marriage ceremony. After you sign the register, the marriage official will then give you a marriage certificate. This certificate is proof of your marriage. That proves that you have been married at a certain place, at a certain time, and a certain date. If you don't have the marriage certificate, you can still rely on the marriage register that you signed to prove that you are married. Now, after giving you the certificate, the marriage official will then go to the Department of Home Affairs and register your marriage on your behalf. So make sure you follow up with your marriage official that they have done so. If they haven't done so, you can still do it, but your marriage certificate is proof of your marriage. You can also check with the Department of Home Affairs regarding your marriage status. I'm going to give you a number now that you can use, and the number is, you can SMS the letter M, capital letter M, followed by your ID number to 32551. This is going to be shown on screen now. SMS the letter M followed by your ID number to the number 32551, and an SMS will be returned to you confirming the details of your marriage, whether you are married and the date of your marriage. You can always check up on those details, whether they are accurate or not, or whether you need to amend them. And also you can see if you've been fraudulently married, someone registered a marriage in your name. It happens. If you need help in your situation, you're more than welcome to click the link below and book an appointment with our office. I wish you all the best, and I'll speak to you soon.